Hey, Journey Point family. It is with a burdened and grieved heart that I come to you today, probably like you have as well, because of the recent events and tragedies that have been going on in and throughout our great city of Denver. From a couple of weeks ago to the threats that were posed to the schools right on the cusp of the 20th anniversary of the Columbine shooting, to the threats and events that transpired yesterday in Highlands Ranch that left one student without their life. Left parents and family members and friends all grieving today as to what's going on. I get a lot of questions as to what we can do and how do we respond and what are we supposed to do when tragedy like this happens that seems to be happening so much in Denver. And I had a good friend of mine that led a city through a tragedy in Las Vegas just 2 years ago, and Vance Pittman, and the tragedy that happened down there. And he gave some great advice. He said there are 5 ways that you can really help do things in and around your community. And the first one is to linger. You can linger in the presence of Jesus, and whatever that looks like for you, if that is reading in quiet time in the morning to praying and meditating and thinking, just linger a little longer. Think a little harder. Dive deeper into the Bible and the scriptures to see and pull out what it is that God is saying to you, but just linger in the presence of God. The other thing is to look. We live in a broken community. Denver is the 3rd loneliest city in America. And it's a lonely city for a reason. And it's because not enough of us are looking out for those that are around us that are in lonely spots. And so we need to have open eyes to be able to look to those that are next to us, to look to our neighbors across the street, to look at the baristas that are serving us coffee, to look at the waiters and waitresses that are giving us food and our drinks, and just to be on the lookout for those that look like they're hurting or in need and just need someone to talk to them. But the second thing is look. The third thing is to listen. As we're looking and engaging with those people, we need to be there just to listen. We can't solve everybody's problems. We can't answer every question that everybody has, but we can be there to listen to those that are in need. And so have listening ears. Be attentive to those that are around us. One of the things that fascinates me about Jesus was that in the midst of everything that was going on in and throughout his life, he took time to listen to those. He looked for and actually sought out those in the crowd, the one individual, and he listened to what was going on in and through their lives. And so you can listen as the third thing. The fourth thing is to love. Even to the example of Jesus, not only did he look for them and he listened to them, but he also loved them. He welcomed them with open arms. He embraced them. He loved them for who they are, who they had been created to be. And that's the same thing that we should be doing today. Love those that you see. As you're looking for those people that look like they're in need or just need a conversation, as you listen to them, make sure that you're also loving them and loving them with the love of Jesus, a greater love that any of us could display. Love them as yourself. Love your neighbor. Get to know them. So you can linger, you can look, you can listen, you can love. And then the last thing is just to lead. The thing that we can do the greatest is to lead them onto a journey with Jesus. We can lead them into a relationship with him. We can tell about our experience of our own life and how our lives have been changed because of the love that he has given us, because of the work that he did in and through his life, and because of his death, his burial, and his resurrection. And so we too should lead people into that relationship with Jesus and lead them in a way that isn't for ourselves or isn't for anything other than letting them have an opportunity to feel, to embrace, and to respond to the love that Jesus has for them. And so be on the lookout in our city. Be on the lookout in the places around you in your normal everyday life. But linger, look for people, listen to them, love them as Jesus did, and then lead them. Lead them in a way that you've never been able to lead before, and you'll only do that by the power and the presence of God in our lives. And so as we respond to the tragedy that's going on, it's just my encouragement to you is to linger, to look, to listen, to love, and to lead.